television, let's quickly take a look at the column for today. And the column for today is taken from the Punch newspaper, and it is written by Olalekan Adetayo, titled "The Never-Ending Obasanjo-Atiku Political Feud." And of course, for many who've been following the politics, we know that there's always this thing between former President Olusegun Obasanjo and the man who, of course, for 8 years was his vice. I'm talking about Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the man who's also gunning to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And like we've always said many times, this probably be one of the dreams that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar would like to come true. And Lekon, of course, in this piece, talked about how former President Olusegun Obasanjo again took a swipe at his vice, Atiku Abubakar. And of course, Lekon in this piece also noted that what continues to intrigue many Nigerians is that while Atiku repeatedly extends what appears to be an olive branch through visits, consultations, and public gestures of respect, Obasanjo has remained one of the fiercest critics. Interestingly, these criticisms often seem to become more pronounced whenever another presidential election approaches, and Atiku once again expresses interest in seeking the country's highest office. And of course, in the piece, Lekon also talked about the fact that can genuine reconciliation ever happen between these two men? Of course, it's a question begging to get an answer. Can the Obasanjo-Atiku relationship ever follow a similar path where their disagreement fundamentally different, as too much happened over the years for genuine reconciliation to take place, or do old political wounds eventually heal with time? There's also the question of whether Obasanjo still carries significant political weight, irrespective of what anyone may say. The former president remains one of Nigeria's most influential political figure. It's actually a long read, but Lekon concluded his piece by saying if reconciliation is still possible, it will send a powerful message that political differences need not become permanent hostilities. If it is no longer possible, perhaps both men owe Nigerians the maturity to let history take its natural course. Ultimately, it is neither Obasanjo nor Atiku who will determine Nigeria's future at the ballot box. That responsibility belongs to the electorate, whose votes, not endorsement or denunciations, remain the true currency of democracy. I'm sure you'd like to pick up Olalekan's column this morning to take a further read on why a reconciliation is imminent or should be told by this man whom many look up to on the Nigerian political scene. Of course, you can take today's column of the Punch newspaper to take a further read on Lekon's piece this morning. We'll take another quick break. When the conversation returns, part one of the conversation will be on this side of the table. Another national conversation we'll be having today, and hopefully it will be one that will take the interest of your viewers this morning. Join us again after the break.